Welcome to Canadian French for Flight Attendants, the French course designed for current and aspiring flight attendants. Are you looking to increase your chances of getting hired as a flight attendant and travel the world? Are you already a flight attendant and looking to learn French to hold better routes and schedules? Then we have the perfect French course for you. Canada is an English-French bilingual country, and airlines here are always in search of flight attendants who can speak both official languages. Many airlines are even obligated to provide service in French and must employ enough French-speaking flight attendants to do so. Other languages are only nice to have. Though it's easy to hire French speakers in Montreal, airlines have an extremely hard time finding French speakers in other base cities, such as Halifax, Toronto, Calgary, and Vancouver. This is why having French is such a huge advantage for applicants who wish to be hired. Just take a look at these flight attendant job postings from Air Canada, affiliates Rouge, Jazz, Sky Regional, Georgian, also Air Transat, Porter Airlines, Sunwing, and WestJet. French is even mandatory for some of these airlines. To fill a hiring quota, some may hire those who don't speak French, but on the sole condition that they learn French and maintain it. Flight attendant recruiter Alex even says, applicants who speak French go to the top of the list. Also, speaking French greatly improves your choices of schedules at most airlines, as many require at least one French-qualified flight attendant to be carried on every single flight. This means your French-qualified colleagues will get first choice on destinations and dates they wish to work, while you're left with the scraps. So, how does our course work? Simple, just listen and repeat out loud. Our course is fully audio, so you can take it wherever you go. Instructions are given in English, such as, listen and repeat after the native speaker. Hello.
Bonjour.
Then we pause to let you repeat out loud.
Bonjour.
And we break down new words slowly so you can learn by repeating. But wait, why an audio course? What about reading and writing? Well, this is what's lacking in most other French courses. For those who took French in an English school in Canada, you know what we mean. You sit in class, you read something from a textbook, you answer some questions, then you go home and do grammar exercises, if you're studious. Each student might only get a couple minutes of speaking practice per class. No wonder why so many students come out feeling okay with reading French, so-so with writing, but have almost no practice with listening and speaking. But hey, listening and speaking French are a flight attendant's whole job. We speak to and listen to passengers. With our audio course, you focus on practicing speaking and listening to French, essential skills for flight attendants. Our course is divided into modules. The first module starts you off from the basics, building up slowly, teaching you ways to talk about yourself. Module 2 prepares you for a flight attendant French test. Airlines will test the applicant's conversational French. If you're already a flight attendant wishing to become French qualified, you'll need to pass this kind of test as well. Module 3 will teach you basic French that flight attendants use daily on the job. Flight attendants also need to know how to translate pilot announcements. Module 4 teaches you the French used in less common situations. Situations you'll inevitably encounter once in a while, like weather and maintenance delays. We teach you what to say to passengers, but also teach you what passengers may ask you, so you can understand them. Module 5 teaches more French used for flight attendant French tests, focusing on those who are already flight attendants but wishing to pass a French test. Most other French courses will teach you the French spoken in France. But guess what? Canadian Francophone passengers mostly speak Canadian French. Though you can still communicate with someone from France, it's important you learn the accent and vocabulary used by Canadian Francophones. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and check out our free Flight Attendant French Phrases blog, where we post helpful French expressions that flight attendants use on the job. But remember, reading blog posts will only improve your reading. You must practice speaking and listening to learn the conversational French you need for the job. So what are you waiting for? Learn to speak French so you can get your dream job traveling the world. Learn to speak French and get better schedules and destinations. Learn to speak French with confidence. Canadian French for Flight Attendants.